here, I was actually way worse off than I am now. Like, I was homeless. So when I came here, I was sleeping out back at the library downtown, the Metropolitan Library. I was sleeping out back and had just kind of hit a spot where you weren't able to get help being homeless unless you had been homeless here for a year. So I was hard pressed to find different material and stuff like that. And the guys downtown gave you a lot of like the street cards and stuff that show you where the resources and the help are. Problem with that is you have no one that keeps an eye on it. You have no one that keeps it up to date. So when you have me go to a church that gives out food, I'm starving to death, and I show up just to find out they're not doing it, it's kind of a detriment, which the reason I tell you this story is because it led up to the fact that why I said yes to you guys was because I'll never forget that feeling. No matter how long I live, no matter how successful I am, I will not lose and forget that feeling. So for me, I want to bridge that gap. I want something different because what we're doing right now does not work. Really, truly, honestly. And not to mention, I'm biracial. So I've always had a very, I'm not trying to say I had the worst life or anything, but I definitely had a harder one than most people. And you guys can understand, I'm sure. And, for me, that was a big thing too, because I feel like there's not enough representation. There's not enough people that are like, hey, these people are struggling. And it's not just our skin color, it's everybody. It's anybody that doesn't make enough money to be considered a person. Which is insane to me because it's money, it's paper. When I die, I can't take it with me. So, I get it, we need it to pay bills and stuff like that. But at what point did we start, sacrificing people's health for that money? And it's pointless. It is a pointless argument. It's an invalid thing to do, to just disregard somebody because they work at McDonald's. So that was something that really kind of resonated with me and just resonated with my soul, was the fact that, when I met Denise and Michelle, phenomenal. Already knew as soon as they offered me the job, I was going to say yes, just because of the attitudes. They're not here because it's going to get their name out there and everyone's going to know who they are. You don't need recognition to be a good person. You don't need recognition to do a good thing. And in my case, that's why I chose PatientPoint, was because of what you guys are trying to do. I believe in it, I support it, and I will support it. It's not, it has nothing to do with this, that, or the other. Whatever argument someone might try to make, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. Why be discriminatory towards somebody because they don't make as much as Gary in, his CEO tech position? It just doesn't work. But this system seems like something that if enough people back it, it will. And that's all you need. You need somebody that's as hopeful as I usually am. You need people that are hopeful like you guys are. You guys wouldn't be doing this if you didn't have hope. So what do? We make hope float. We give them what we can give them. If it requires time and explaining to them in a simplistic form how our screens operate or how to get to it, I want to be that guy. I want to be able to help you achieve whatever it is you need. In this case, it's a healthier body, healthier mind, just overall quality of life getting upgraded. That's why I said yes. And that's why I'll continue to say yes. I work for a whole separate nonprofit here. And I started here as a volunteer because I just got really, just wasn't that great headspace. So my go-to is helping people, because when you help somebody, I don't know, you know what it's like. You understand that feeling. I feel like, yes, I feel alive, bro. My soul sings at the highest peaks. And I love that. I love that, man. I wouldn't give it up for anything. So I started volunteering here, locked in a weekend gig. Went from the weekend gig, locked in permanent part-time. I work up front now. I'm the office manager. And you know what, man? It feels amazing because, I am making money and I'm supporting myself and doing what I gotta do. But it doesn't come close to just that feeling of someone's you can tell when people come in and they are hit rock bottom. They got no other options. The people that are supposed to be talking to them and give them the resources they need would not waste 5 minutes of conversation on them. I like to be different. I want to be that guy that you can come and just talk to. If you need a one-on-one, you need some help, talk to me, and I will do everything in my power to help. I promise you that. There will never be a time where I won't, but that's who I am. It's in my DNA. It has been. It's in all of ours, I believe. I just believe people have just had certain circumstances in their life that made them colder, that made them change. And I get it. I do get it. but we got to have the hope, man. That hope, it keeps us afloat. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, it definitely does. And like, like I said, I wouldn't trade it. I love working for a nonprofit because you have people that do come in on that last leg, and then I'm just a guy that works in the front office. But to see someone smile when you just know they sat in their car and cried for about 15 minutes straight, nothing beats it. Nothing beats it. It's awesome. It's gnarly, and I'll support it all day.
Awesome, man.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that.